You look down and there is this long line of people that have walked who knows how far, sometimes days, to get their ultrasound or their CT or their film. And you realize you're really impacting things in a big way.
That's what John's created. It's a learning environment. Just because you have a lack of funds and equipment doesn't mean you can not do good work. For 20 million people in northern Tanzania, it'll change the outcomes.
Well, John is a multifaceted guy. He has many interests, and he's a humanitarian at heart.
The impact of radiologist John Knoedler stretches from the base of Mount Kilimanjaro to Summit Avenue in St. Paul, where the College of St. Thomas helped shape his life of service.
I had a wonderful 4 years here. There was an Escalapian club here, and it was science and pre-med and biology. It was kind of the nerd club.
Medicine had always been a part of John's life.
My mom and dad were both physicians. I'm the oldest of 10 kids. I was pretty sure I wanted to go into medicine. I'd grown up listening to my parents talk medicine at the dinner table.
While in medical school at the University of Minnesota, John met his future wife, another aspiring doctor. And soon, with 2 little kids, he needed a specialty with more balance. He found radiology, the eyes of medicine, along with one mentor, Dr. Helmut Diefenthal.
He was a very simple, kind, unassuming person. We just became good friends. He was somebody I just admired tremendously. He was a really good radiologist.
The son of a Jewish father in Nazi Germany, Diefenthal survived persecution and war.
He said he promised God that if he made it through the Nazis and the war, he would devote his life to bettering humanity and helping people.
It's why Dr. Diefenthal founded the East Africa Medical Assistance Foundation in the late 1980s to fund medical training and equipment for the Kilimanjaro Christian Medical Center. He asked John for help running the foundation, just temporarily.
He said, "Could you run things for 6 months?" So I became almost like president for life.
Sometimes you run out of money, sometimes you run out of time, sometimes you run out of effort. And John steps in and pinch hits for whatever needs to be done.
He doesn't let grass grow under his feet. So when something comes up or we discuss some project, he'll jump on it.
In Africa, where imaging was once scarce, radiology training now helps doctors detect diseases like tuberculosis and AIDS and life-threatening complications in pregnancy.
It's aptly named the Kilimanjaro School of Radiology, and just as that is a marvelous landmark for Africa, John Knoedler is a landmark for he and what he's done in African medicine.
When times are low, he has to recruit funds and people, and he steps in and does the work.
John's humanitarian work has also helped spark a cancer center and a cardiac center at KCMC. Today, the hospital system is led by Tanzanians themselves. What began as a temporary favor became a decades-long mission. For John Knoedler, the best bait and switch of his life.
I think that's building a community. Go out every day, treat people well, do your best work. Every life has ups and downs, but your life will have a lot of successes. And certainly, we need that now.